to talk to a detail that came out of this story that has gone by and no one picked up. I want to talk to a point about the ark in the synagogue in Mumbai. Before I get there, I just mentioned the love of this community. I can't go by without saying something very personal. I have dear friends in this room who have shared with me my Chabad experience of being a Chabad rabbi for the past 20 years here in their own communities. And they actually participate in events with me. This is a natural friendship, for we grew up and we were brought up and we actually participated in events as we were as children, young adults, jointly. It's a natural love that we have for each other, and therefore to Yossi and Leah Lipska from Swampscott, mine and Sarla's dear friend, thank you for being here. To Usher and Faggy from Merrimack Valley, thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. I love our relationship and our friendship made grow. But then there's a friendship which doesn't come natural. In actuality, we come from different backgrounds. We have different mentors in our life. We went to different seminaries. But we forged a love because we worked at it. And we taught each other how to respect each other. We taught each other what it means to be Am Echad, one people. This type of love and this type of friendship I cherish beyond anything. And therefore, to my friends, to Howard Jaffe, Rabbi Howard Jaffe, to Rabbi David Lerner, to all the clergymen in this room, to all the clergy ladies in this room, I appreciate your participation. I'm grateful that this is part of who I am. You've become part of who I am. I don't take it for granted. And I say thank you, because it was your initiative, you're urging me to do this, standing behind me to do this tonight that made this happen. Thank you. Little story in this great tragedy that nobody realizes. Zaka, Jewish organization out of Israel, that flew Thursday to Mumbai to help make sure that the 6 bodies in the Chabad Center will be properly prepared for burial. The first moment that the terrorists ceased to exist in this world, the Indian police force allowed Zaka, 7 rabbis, to enter the Chabad Center and to go about what they have to do for those Jews that were murdered in the center. Midnight, they finally succeeded in securing the bodies of the Jews, preparing them that they can go to bury. And then they turned around and said, before we leave the building, we need to check the ark. We need to look at the Torah. We just can't walk out without looking at the scrolls in the ark. 3 of them entered the synagogue and approached the ark and opened the ark. And as they opened the ark, there was one scroll in the ark. The mentala, the garment that dresses the Torah, was ripped. The Torah was open. And it was shut through on one piece of parchment. They riddled one piece of parchment and closed the other. It's that piece of parchment that God, in His mysterious way, left us with that piece of parchment. That Torah has been brought to the land of Israel. It will not be fixed. It will be left with that wound for generations to remember. And that's the wound that I want to talk to you about. For I seek the infinite wisdom of God in the Torah to help me understand, not justify, not seek any reasons, but just give me some spiritual inclination to what happened. I'm way over time, I know that. It's 9:05, forgive me. But let me tell you that piece of the Torah portion. And in short words, leave you with this message. Torah tells a story. The Jews left Egypt, received the Torah on Mount Sinai, then sinned in the golden calf. And God punishes the Jewish people, and God allows Moses to intervene and says to God, let us remain a people, forgive us. And God accepts the Jewish desire to remain a people. And Moses goes up to the mountain and receives 40 days. The second tablet comes down. And the Jews celebrate that Moses returned. And the therapy begins. They begin to heal. They begin to unite as a people. They begin to forge themselves forward and say, we can overcome the mistakes we've made. And Moses says, the ultimate reality of us as a people uniting will come through the building of a temple, a Chabad house, where people can pray and service God. Let us build a tabernacle. They build a tabernacle. And Moses teaches the priestly family, his brother and his children, Aaron and his children, how to service the tabernacle. And finally comes to that moment when they dedicate the new building. And on the day of dedication, Nadav va'Avihu, two of Aaron's children, are struck dead. Tragic death in the temple. It stops the entire celebration in its track. Death. Tragedy. Two of Aaron's children, Moses' nephews, pass on. Here's where the bullet burst the Torah. For the words that are ripped out of the Torah is as follows. And God said to Moses, speak to the Jewish people and tell them, Bikrei vai ekodesh, from those that I think and I love and I cherish the most, I will be sanctified. Holiness will flow from those that I believe I cherish the most.